that's very true. But if they sort of avoid him in team fights, wait for the BKB to wear off, and then go on him, focus him down, and suddenly it's like, well, he kind of wishes he had a Manta, so we could just pop that Manta and survive.
Oh, and here we go. Masanki coming in here, going to try to get his epicenter off. He is going to get it off here. See, yeah, we do see a Chin ultimate come in here. Misery taking a ton of damage and a black hole coming in. BKB has been popped here by Misery, who's going to go down. And oh my god, actually nice play here by the Radiant side as they're going to take down Lacoste and Playmate as well.
Another great black hole. Brood, is he going to survive? The Maledict is on him. I think he'll survive it though. It's, 30 HP. So close. I was hoping that Brood died. That Radiant team is just playing these team fights really well. I mean, Shadow Fiend got down so low before, and then he pops the BKB, but when he pops the BKB, Enigma comes in with the black hole, and Lifestealer just right-clicks him down. Oh, Playmate. Playmate gets called out. So far, all the all-chat's been related to Misery, but now trying to bring Playmate into it.
And you take a look at the gold chart, dude. It's going back up now. They may not want to screw around too much longer, to be honest with you. It's only about a 3,400, 4,400 gold difference.
Yeah, and this game, I mean, and that's basically, I mean, the tower gold, really. I mean, it's 5 towers to 2 towers, so it's a 3-tower advantage, which is about, you get to what, it's like 1 to 1.5k gold per tower. I mean, it's even in terms of actual farm and hero kills. Like, there's not much separating these two teams, and if the Radiant team, neWave, start getting some towers, suddenly this gold graph is going to be pretty much equal. Windrunner picks up a push stick, Lifestealer with Deso in 1600 gold, Sankey with 1k gold will get that Shiver's Guard up quicker than you'd imagine, and then suddenly it's game on.
Yeah, he gets that Shiver's Guard up here pretty soon. It's going to be some serious trouble for the Dire side. It looks like they want to set up for another Roshan soon. Ping, pings, pings. Milk needs to be careful here. Milk's actually going to get caught out with a Blink Stun and then a Blink Malefice. Yes, he's going to go down there. We may actually see some push coming out of the Radiant side now too as well here. Looks like Misery's contemplating what to do. He needs to be careful as you see another Blink Stun coming out of the Sand King here. They really don't have much to stop his epicenter, to be honest with you, dude. Oh, big ultimate coming out of the Shadow Fiend there, though. And now they're going to try to take down this SK really quickly there. Woo! Just focus him down. Never mind. Nyack's trying to get in there and do some damage. Mystery, turn around and right-click him, dude. What? I think if you would have turned around and right-clicked that Lifestealer, I think you would have killed him and lived, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. And here comes the buybacks. Misery, Slayer, both buying back. And
oh my god, Broodmother top
on top lane. Yeah, that's why all those buybacks suddenly came out, and it's going to be Black Hole. He has got the Black Hole if he wants to use it, but Brood is going to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. Brood going for a Vlad, so all push is the name of the game.
Yeah, this is... Now it looks like they are going to go ahead and get that Roshan pretty much uncontested. Brood did a really nice job. They did a good job fighting 4v5 there, EG, while the Broodmother was pushing. But like I said, I think if Misery would have just, while he was over here, if he would have just turned and right-clicked that Nyax, I think they would have got the kill. He would have lived and not had to waste the buyback money. But he does have his Aegis now, so they don't have to worry about it. They're going to pop smoke and head down into the bottom neutral area now.
Yep, and I mean, EG, they want to play this safe. They want to. My bad. They've got the Aegis now on Shadow Fiend, which will give them a lot more room to work with when pushing. I mean, he can sort of be in front, leading the way. But it's still not going to be easy to break this defense of neWave, who have got the big teamfights ultimates, the Black Hole, the Epicenter, and even spells like Cask and Shackle Shot having a big impact on this game.
Maybe a pipe? Maybe a pipe?
Yeah, definitely agree. Pipe. I mean, a pipe could help, but I mean, all these heroes have BKBs. I mean, I don't know how useful a pipe would actually be. Right now, we see Venomancer going for a 4-staff. Malk is going to be going for a Drums of Endurance by the looks of it with a Bracer. I think items like Drums of Endurance will really help, because all their heroes will benefit a lot from the attack speed and movement speed auras, so it will give them a lot more pushing power, and I mean, it's a small item, but it has a big impact on the game, even if you don't notice it.
Okay, alright, I'll give you that. I just tend to like Pipe against the Sand King.
Pipe is more expensive. I mean, who's going to farm the Pipe is kind of like the number one concern. Venomancer could have gone for a Pipe instead of a 4-staff, but once you bought that 4-staff, I mean, Venomancer's next item is not going to come for a while. He's the support. He needs to be warding, getting dust, sentries. He's not going to be able to farm Pipe unless he went that as his main item.
Yeah, looking at Misery, it's almost like, why didn't he go like an MKB instead of the Desolator, so he could have like tried to stop the Epicenter? Like, they have nothing to stop Epicenter. Like, that's why the Sand King gets it off so easily. Like, he can just stun in and do it in the middle of a fight. He doesn't even need to blink in with it. And he hasn't been blinking in with it. He's just been able to stun in Epicenter. There
is the Slardar stun, but obviously he's been positioning himself so that Slardar can't stun him, or he stuns the Slardar. I don't know if I don't think MKB would have isn't really a reliable counter to stopping channeling spells though. Because you have to actually be in range.
I think that Desolator is useless.
I don't think Desolator was a good item. I think Manta Style would have been much better here.
Yeah.
Go Manta Style, BKB, then Butterfly. That would be probably my suggested build here.
Well, shit, I'd rather seen a Hex as opposed to a Desolator. I don't care. Like, I just don't really understand the Desolator because they're not really doing much with it. Like, oh, and you're going to see a nice Shackle Shot come into Fear here. They're going to try to send him home, and then a big black hole coming in.
That was a mistake from Malk. They didn't want to send him home there, I don't think. Sada was only half HP. He wasn't going to die there, but that was a big mistake.
Broodmother, meanwhile, is pushing top, and he's going to actually get that tower this time, dude. He's going to get that tower 2 more attacks, yes. And now he's going to have to skeet out as Two Lords starting to TP in, and the Windrunner's going to make his way there now. And I'm not sure if they wanted to send Fear back. I think you might be right there. I think it was a mistake sending Fear back, so I think he was going to be just fine.
He tanked. They focused him for a good second or two, and he only lost maybe a third of his HP, maybe half of his HP. But the supports were doing. They took out the Enigma almost right after he got sent back to Fountain, so he would have been fine. He could pop the BKB. He was. I mean, he's half HP. He's got Vanguard. He's got a plate mail. He was not going down. No way was he going to die, and I think they actually missed out on some kills because of that. But it's one of those things. You see one of your carries get shackle shotted and then blinked on by a life stealer. And then Black Hole, you just want to send him back to base.
Yeah,
that was
like reactions, right.
Reaction. It's like, okay, save Fear, send him back. It was a mistake, but it was Malk playing it safe. And I mean, up till that moment, I'd say Malk has played this game perfectly.
Oh yeah. And now he actually, Slardar's almost got that AC now finished up. And that's going to be pretty big for them. I don't know when he farmed that. Like, all of a sudden he's going to have BKB, AC, Treads, and his Magic Wand, and Vanguard. Yeah, there it is, finished up. So farmed. Playmate, what's he finished up lately? He's got a Vlad's and 4,200 gold. The Chin right now does have those Drum of Endurance finished. He's got that mech. Does have the 4-staff finished up on the Venomancer, as well as 1,200 gold in that urn. So they've all pretty much got their items pretty much finished up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to team fight here. I think EG really has like their main items that they're going to get for the time being. I mean, until like the Shadow Fiend goes back and purchases. But I think he's going to save that gold for maybe necessary buybacks if he dies, resurrects, and dies again.
And I mean, I don't know whether he'll die 3 times in a fight. That's kind of a big ask. But we will see. EG, they seem quite happy to do this sort of split push. Brood at top, where he's already got the tier 3 tower. He's going to be pressuring that rack soon. The other 4 heroes at bottom. Even this 4-hero unit, they can't really be killed that easily by the entire New Era team unless they hit a big Black Hole and Epicenter. Fear is going to use the sprint, get an amp damage off on the Sand King, and having vision of that Sand King is huge. He's not going to be able to get a good Epicenter off here. Yeah, they're going to know his every movement for a while.
Yeah, I think I would have maybe rather Fear would have grabbed a dagger. Like, after that BKB, so, like, if he had vision on that Sand King, he could have blinked and stopped the Epicenter when it was happening. I think might have been a little more useful.
I like what Sand King's done here. He got amp damage, so he said, okay, I can't defend with Epicenter because they'll see me, so I'm just going to go stop the Brood push. Then maybe he's going to TP back bottom now that the amp damage is gone. He can just TP back bottom, but for now he's holding off the Brood push.
Yeah, good call there. Because it would have just been useful for him to be there. And Fear's going to come in here and amp damage at Nyax. And looks like you just see how fast that creep wave falls over there with a couple raises. And we're going to see him come in here. And Fear taking a lot of damage. A nice BKB just in time to stop the shackle shot. Here comes the black hole, though. The black hole is going to come down. The Centaurs are getting pulled into the black hole, so they couldn't stun. But the Enigma is going to go down. There goes the Aegis charge pop. Witch Doctor's got his ward up on top. And the big SK ultimate coming in, doing a ton of damage here. Milk's going to go down now. And Shadow Fiend ultimate coming in. And down goes this SK, I do believe. Fear, no, Fear's not going to be able to finish that off because the Nike's doing a ton of damage to him. So good job by neWave.
The whole time Brood was pushing top, however. EG, I mean, neWave held off slightly. They didn't really hold off as well as they'd like, but that was a 5v4, and they kind of lost the 5v4 fight. Brood was pushing top the whole time, and they are going to lose bottom racks here. Brood is going to just take out top racks as well. So in the end, they lost both fights at top and bottom, although Brood actually did not get this racks.
Yeah, like you said, it's just that the Dire's pretty difficult. There's your Manta style purchase, by the way. But like you said, the Dire's a little difficult to kill, even just the four of them. So in that bottom, though it seemed like the Radiant were turning the fight, the Dire just outlasted them. They just seemed to outlast them. And then when it was all said and done, you still had the Shadow Fiend right-clicking your barracks, and that pretty much just spells the end of those. And now he's going to have that Manta style to do even more damage when they push.
And but the thing you have to note is that every minute that neWave turtle, it's going to help them because there's going to be a three-way tie for second place where I think time rating is how they decide it. So the longer they survive,
yeah.
But I think so. I'm not sure of the exact mechanics of the rule, but if I'm not mistaken, I mean, this is good for them. This is 40 minutes in. EG won all their other games in like 20 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, they won all their other games very, very
Or maybe
quickly.
30 minutes, but this is getting near 40 minutes, and I think New Era may be able to qualify depending on the times of their other two games. Fear is in trouble here. He's going to get chain stun, shackle shots, SK stun. There's the Enigma stun, and Enigma gets the kill there. So I don't see them winning the game, but I see them holding out for a long time. I don't know how much longer they need to hold out. But every minute matters.
Oh my god, so much damage. Wow. He was 2 and 3 hitting him there. He killed it. Look, yeah, smiley face, because he just murdered life right there.
Yeah, wow. And that could be just about it. They are going to be able to get this top racks here with just Sand King and Windrunner alive. Sand King does have the epicenter up. He may look for an initiation, but let's be honest, who can he kill with that? Without any backup, I mean, he can maybe get the Chen, but if Chen gets a chance to use mech and ulti, if he doesn't get chain stun, then I don't see Chen even going down here. They're going to go for mid though. They're not going to go for that top lane, and they're pinging it though. Playmate wants to just go in, backdoor it. Yeah, Playmate as well as Misery just going to backdoor that top lane.
Yeah, and I agree with that decision, to be honest with you. While the creeps are down, just take that. Or while the other two heroes are down, just take that real quick. But you are going to see the knives back.
They're all back. The entire Radiant team's back. They do get the melee racks though. That's
what they want.
Well timed. They get the melee racks, get out just as they all respawn, so Lifesteal goes on SF. I don't think that's going to be much he can do there. Does force SF to Manta and just walk away.
Yeah, and you're also going to see Roshan coming up soon as well. That's going to be interesting.
EG backed off. I mean, if they go take Roche, that's more time in neWave's favor. So, I mean, that's not going to bother them.
neWave, New Era, close enough. But yeah, neWave doing a really, really nice job turtling up and holding this game off. This is by far the longest game EG's played in this tournament so far. And remember, the next Roshan's going to be the all-important Cheese and Aegis drop. So you're going to have both those being dropped. So I'm assuming one for the Slardar and one for the Shadow Fiend. And that's going to make those two ridiculously hard to kill.
And EG, they've got 3 at mid. They've got the Slardar at bottom. I imagine they're going to group up Assault Crest on Slardar now here. They've just got all these big teamfight items. They've got mech, they've got drums, they've got Vlads, they've got this Assault Crest. They are missing a pipe, but at this point they don't really have someone to get the pipe, except maybe Chen, who does have a cloak, so we may see a very, very late pipe. Probably would have liked one a bit earlier against this Sand King, who is just absolutely destroying EG to some extent in these teamfights. This Sand King, Stand in Black, has been the MVP for this Radiant team, I feel.
Oh yeah, he's drugged this game out. He got that 14-minute Blink Dagger, and ever since then, he's been the one reason this game isn't over yet. Him and that Enigma. The Enigma's played really strong as well. I think those two have played very, very strong. The Enigma, I mean, it's kind of difficult when he didn't have the blink dagger earlier on, but he does have it now. So they should be able to set up a little bit better black hole epicenter combinations. But we're going to see, as you do see the ward dropped over the edge of the wall there by Milk.
Yeah, and that's good. They have the vision of the Sand King. I think he knows there's a ward there. Like, he would have seen, oh, he's just going to stun in. Doesn't ulti, though, and Black in trouble as Slaughter... Oh, Black Hole. He's going to get the ulti off as well. And he's going to go down, but he's going to do a significant amount of damage with the ultimate. But Misery.
My God.
Good damage. Deso Manta, BKB. Treads and 5k gold. GG. GG, well played. Even Black Hole, who was previously trash-talking... Oh no.
Too funny, too funny. So NW gets second, bro. NW does get second. Look, they're laughing. They can't believe it. Look, see, I told you that was an upset, dude. No one was expecting EXE to beat DTS in that.
Yeah, exactly. New Era are going to be so happy that DTS lost. And this is going to be... I mean, New Era, they go through to the playoffs.
Well done. Well done.
I mean...
Crazy.
I mean, yes, they played well today. I mean, all their games, they put up good fights.
Yo, yeah, absolutely, man. And so that's going to be the end of it. I'm going to close out that VOD for us.